The Alienware M15 R6 gaming laptop is hands down one of the best laptops out there. However, with that said, let's go over some of the cons of owning this laptop before we go over all of the good stuff. The first con is how hot and loud this laptop gets. This is something that will apply to pretty much every gaming laptop. It's kind of hard to avoid, especially when you're playing games at 1440p and hopping into the triple digits with frame rates. But with that said, the laptop does get very hot and the fans do get very loud. There isn't any crashing or blue screens of death that the laptop runs into. It's just that the fans do get very loud and the laptop's keyboard does get pretty warm. The only other thing that I could see as a con is the battery life, but it is a gaming laptop that requires power, so that's not really something you can avoid at all whatsoever unless you have some sort of an external battery. Now let's hop into the specs of this beast. Do keep in mind that there's quite a few options to choose from, varying in prices. The link down in the description will save you almost $200, but do keep in mind that that is not going to last forever. The benchmarks that we're going to be going over is the version that comes with an Intel i7-11800H, the NVIDIA RTX 3080, 32GB of DDR4 RAM running at 3200 MHz, a 1TB NVMe SSD, has a 240Hz 1440p G-Sync capable display, and is running Windows 11. So here's how the Alien M15 R6 does in some very well-known tests and benchmarks. Do keep in mind that the vast majority of video games releasing in 2022 are not going to get anywhere near the FPS range to take full advantage of the refresh rate that this display comes with. But a display this quick 100% does make a difference if you adjust some settings inside of games. Using Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Fortnite, Valorant, and Minecraft as a few examples, all of those games have been optimized extremely well. So the frame rates for those titles specifically are going to be able to take advantage of this 1440p 240Hz display. But for the majority of video games in 2022, you are not going to be playing games at 1440p 240Hz on a laptop. But it's not all about graphics. The 32GB of RAM helps a ton with general navigation, and the same thing for the CPU that this thing comes with alongside the 1TB M.2 SSD installed. It doesn't matter what you do on the system, it never stutters or slows down. Alienware's Command Center is another great benefit that quite frankly helps the battery life of the laptop a lot more than you would think, which kind of counters what I said at the beginning of the video about the battery life of this laptop not being very long. But the battery life of this laptop specifically is much better than a lot of the other gaming laptops out there. Also keep in mind that the Alienware Command Center allows you to customize the thermal management, the RGB on the keyboard, setting macros on the keyboard, and a few other settings as well. The link to this laptop will be down in the description below. That's pretty much everything that I imagine you all want to know, but let me know down in the comment section below what you think about this and whether or not you think it's worth it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.